Hi, in this video I want to have a look a bit at what to do when your city in Kingdom Maker is often attacked. And actually that's I wouldn't say very often, but I'm regularly attacked. There are in some ways Kingdom Maker is different from the games I'm usually playing. Two of the main differences is that so far I haven't found a way to put up a bubble or a shield. There are, when you start playing until you've reached, I think, level 10, you have a bubble, but once that is gone, it seems it's gone and you cannot protect yourself in in that kind of way. The other is, normally when I play this kind of games, similar games, there is kind of one place where you get together on the map with your alliance, and here the way your account develops very much requires you to move along to a higher level regions or counties as you develop your account, and that's kind of that makes it quite difficult, and that is more likely for you to be alone somewhere out there or only with one or two alliance members, and that is really making you quite vulnerable. Another thing, actually there's a third thing in which makes this game operate quite differently than what I'm used to. So I just wanted to show this report, but I will go back to the game to show things a bit further. But here is what I have lost in a recent attack. Well, lost, I think most or all of it is wounded actually, so it's not so bad. But what I wanted to say, what is also different, well, there are actually many differences. This game is quite different from what I'm used to, but I'm used to whatever troops you train, they will help in defending when you are attacked, at least when they are at home. Here, troops need to be assigned to a task, and if the assigned task is kind of like defense, then they will help. So you have your watchtowers and I'll just show my full. You have watchtowers and encampments, and there you can assign soldiers to, and those soldiers will actually help defend. Others will not help you defend, at least not automatically. When you are online and when you are attacked, or when an alliance mate of yours is attacked, or I think it doesn't even have to be an alliance member, but you can reinforce you can participate in the battle, and normally when an alliance mate is attacked and you are online, you would like to reinforce them, and you can also do that to your own account. That means that the armies that you have, you can actually let them participate in the battle. And that's kind of a thing. So if you and possible alliance mates are online when you are attacked, that is really a huge difference from when you are not online, because a lot more troops can help in the defense. So that gives me the first tip. Like, even though you're not, maybe ideally you want to be at a little bit different level county than your alliance mates, I would still try to see, can we agree to go somewhere together? And that might mean that you have to march a bit further with your armies to kill the Ravager camps, for example, or do other things that you would like to do. But still, you benefit from the protection of being together. If you have plenty of troops out there, there is this flag autofill after combat. That is always a good idea to have active, and make sure you have quite some troops in reserve. So that means after you're attacked, they will, this will replenish the defense quite fast. So that helps you if you are subsequently attacked. That really helps you to fend off next attacks as well. I'm not really sure yet what is a good setup for the city. I have chosen to have a rather concise setup, and the idea behind it is that I would like towers on this side, who all have archers, to also potentially help if there is an attack here. So you can, in theory, I could make my city a lot bigger, But I don't know, to me it doesn't seem that it's really beneficial, and to me it feels a bit like if I do like that, then enemies can attack part of my city without being hit by a lot of arrows and a lot of troops that fight for them. So that is definitely, I still have to play around with it a bit, but I think my current setup is definitely more preferable than what I had initially, where I had a much larger city, which I felt was easier to attack. And I do see that now I'm attacked. I'm not attacked by very strong players, but by players that are quite a bit stronger than I am. But I do see that I can do quite some damage now. In general, it's good to try to make your troops as strong as possible. Those archers that are in your towers, they don't have the benefit from the boost that a noble with its equipment and other boosts or champions might offer. So they're just there, so they then don't get boosts like that. But they do benefit from, for example, if you research in the combat category, if you research ranged damage, for example, or infantry damage, those are definitely things that that those troops also benefit from. So keep that in mind and put some focus on that as well. One thing that I didn't realize the first time is how to heal the troops. And maybe that was just because I'm not always paying attention to this. But if you have troops that can still be healed, you will have a possibility here to reach that. So if you have your garrisoned troops get wounded, the battle is over, you click here, you see healing reserves or something, and then you can just do it like that. Maybe there's another way to access that. I didn't know, I didn't find it yet, but this is the way I use, and that helps me recover my wounded actually quite fast. The times that my city was beaten, I think I could still heal all the wounded that I got within about 1 hour or so. So that's quite nice. Let me just see if I can. Oh, I cannot start it up yet. Let's just build something else, a small thing. Okay. In general, just focus on being as strong as possible, and as I said, try to be together, help each other. But of course, there are always times that nobody is online and nobody can help. But if you are, if there is a chance that you are online, then or if there is a chance you can help each other, that is always something to focus on. What I also kind of miss in this game, there is when you get rewards, resources, they always right away appear in your stocks. There is no, I haven't found any way to just keep them as items, which I see in many other games. So that makes you also quite attractive to attack and to steal from. I don't know how to deal with that, how to work around that. One final thing is do pay attention to upgrading these towers and the encampments. And sometimes, for example, if you reach level 11, you have a huge increase in the number of troops that can be stored or can be garrisoned in those towers and also in the encampments, I believe. So from there it goes with a step of 40. So definitely worthwhile to pay attention to this. And if you see a huge jump like this, and I don't know whether there are other huge jumps, well, maybe from 19 to 20 relatively, although there it just jumps faster and faster, I think. So now maybe there are not really other jumps, but definitely, so when you get to this point from 10 to 11, right away focus on getting all your towers up to 11 and put the full amount of troops in there, because that is really having 32 or 72 troops, it's more than twice as much. So it's really helps you defend better and do more damage. And in general, these people attack you. Some just do it for fun, but others do it because you might be an easy target and they can easily get resources from you without losing many troops. If you have a way to defend yourself better by having more troops defending or by having alliance mates helping you, yeah, people are more likely to not attack you. Okay, that was it for the defense tips. If you have any further suggestions or have any questions about this, please feel free to share, and thanks for watching this video.